about you, dude, but my favorite moment really is when the hammer finally arrives in his hands.
Oh yeah.
I don't want to spoil it anymore.
Oh yeah.
But that is the defining moment. A friend of mine calls it a wrestling entrance. You know, when it's like, okay, when the shit hits the fan, boom. Okay, now shit's gonna happen, man. Now it's gonna go down. So when you'll know it when it happens, it'll be in the latter half of the movie. It is the climax of the movie. But when it happens, you really feel Branagh got it. He got it.
Yeah, that was like the one of the best beats in the movie.
Yeah,
I think.
The music starts building, and all the effects are going.
And I like all the antagonists here, aside from Loki.
Yeah.
The frost giants, that frost creature.
Yeah.
And the destroyer. Oh,
The destroyer looked great. Oh god, the destroyer looked great.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Thing of beauty to behold. Those action scenes.
Man.
Oh, beautiful. And what I like about this, especially these action scenes, is that the one thing, my main quibble about Superman movies is that he's never always letting loose.
Yeah. That is
here in the fight scenes, you know, he's got superhuman strength. He's invulnerable.
Yeah.
He lets loose.
That's
he
the
goes
thing.
all out.
It's been a criticism of Superman movies, for all the Superman movies except Superman 2, because he fights 3 Kryptonians. He gets to let loose against them. With Lex Luthor, he has to, you know, it'll look like he's bullying and beating up on the little.
He's got to wear kid gloves.
Yeah, he really basically has to wear kid gloves. That's why we have hopes then when Christopher Nolan and Zack Snyder take over the Superman franchise, he'll finally get to let loose.
I think
with,
so.
With the new Zod, you know, who's a great actor on Boardwalk Empire. I'm hoping that he finally gets to let loose. Like Thor
Michael
did.
Sheen, right?
Yeah, Michael Sheen.
Yeah.
Michael Shannon.
I keep I always mix those guys up.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, this is like they really go all out here. They really stick to, you know, the whole Marvel style of action.
Yeah.
You know, Thor flies. He wields his hammer.
He wields that hammer.
He really wields that
Wields
hammer.
that hammer.
And you know, he does that
The
whole
spinning thing.
The whole spinning thing with the hammer.
Yeah.
That's it all here. That's what's great.
Yeah.
And what's funny about it though is that although there's a, you know, that movie has a lot of put it this way, Thor distinguishes itself from other superhero movies by having this really sweeping visual style about it.
Especially when you go up the world tree of Yggdrasil and you get to Asgard, there's like your perspective kind of changes a bit because they show you the majesty of Asgard. So yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, and it
Throws
looks
you off.
Yeah, and like, you know, they do a lot of world building here, which you don't see in other comic book movies.
Because they're usually more limited. I mean, like Iron Man, he's very Earth-based.
Yeah.
Industrial, and, you know, building the armor and stuff. But Thor is a creature of myth. He really is a creature of myth.
So they really build it here, and it's like I'm impressed with the speed of how they, like, you know, lay out the mythology, create the world, and which looks great in 3D, by the way.
Yeah.
Beautiful work there in 3D. You know, don't feel bad about the 3D here. It's not that obtrusive, except that it's a bit during the action sequences. What I noticed is like it's a bit dark.
Yeah.
Especially the beginning.
Well, for us too, we were third row from the front. There were times in the action kind of moved a little bit too fast for us. But the rest of the time, we had no problem with the 3D, even though we were that close. Everything was right, spot on.
Okay. So, because we were in the back, and in the beginning sequences was kind of hard to keep track. I guess it's maybe the tint of the glasses, I think, that got us. But eventually later on, like, you know, the later sequences, I was fine with it.
Yeah,
it was fine.
And we haven't even gotten to the beautiful Natalie Portman as Jane Foster. Malandi siya. My God, she was flirting with him almost from the moment that she finds Thor. I'm kind of sad for Kat Dennings from Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist because, you know, she was carrying that movie. She was lead, and here she's
she's purely comic relief.
Yeah, she was comic relief, but she has some of the better lines, you know, like about her looking for her iPod, looking for her taser, put this on Facebook. There were so many funny lines, and Kat Dennings gets to deliver a lot of them. I like that they got Stellan Skarsgård because, again, here's another good character actor who lends some gravitas to the role, and he's apparently going to be in the Avengers movie because you have to stay until the credits roll. For your sake, you better stay until the credits roll.
Well, a lot of people might not get the ending part, but you know,
we can explain it.
we can explain it.
Message
us
us on
geeks who
Facebook.
can explain it to you.
Yeah.
But, yeah, and well, although I like Portman here, you know, I liked her role as, you know, as a scientist here, and that worked. But I felt it was a bit underwritten.
Yeah.
I felt it was okay. She's a scientist, obsessed with her work, but she's also attracted to Thor.
Yeah.
That was basically it. That was for me basically it.
Yeah.
And my main problem with Thor, I guess I'd have to say, was the whole redemption. The whole idea that he has to learn humility when he goes to Earth, right? You know, he goes because it's not really a spoiler; it's a bit of a mention here. You know how
it's his arrogance that gets him in trouble.
Yeah, right. And he's sent to Earth, and to learn the error of his ways. And
uses his powers.
Yeah, and I'm not sure that it was really conveyed. How he realizes the error of his ways. I don't see it in the movie. What I see is like he loses his powers, and he finds the love of a good woman.
Yeah,
that's where I see.
Yeah.
And it just doesn't. It wasn't shown well enough in the movie how he becomes humble. For me, that was what's missing for me.
Yeah, good point. It was kind of jarring to get from point A to point B in that sense.
Right.
Because you see him all arrogant when he's in Asgard. He's already basically staking his claim on the Asgardian throne once Odin dies, and he's sent out to Earth, learn humility, separated from the hammer, and he's still being arrogant at the start because he's so used to living that way, and suddenly he's humble because there he meets a cute chick. That was a bit ratty.
I thought that was
jarring.
and for example, like, you know, you don't see enough of the relationship. I mean, they meet. It's a bit cutesy. But you don't see like why would he fall for this mortal?
Yeah.
You know, and you've got Lady Sif.
Lady Sif is always.
Jamie Alexander.
Yeah. I was so happy that they got somebody pretty to be Lady Sif, because in the comics, Sif is beautiful, and here Jamie Alexander is beautiful. And she's not a pushover. If magkatapatan, may laban si Sif. That's what I say.
Yeah. Her and the Warriors 3, their roles are more in the background than anything else. Yeah. But I wanted to know the characters more. Hopefully we'll see that when the inevitable sequel comes.
Yeah.
I'm really hoping here.
I think the only big dude missing from the Asgardian legend is basically Balder.
Yeah.
He was the only one who was there. I mean, his role is basically taken up by Heimdall, which is fine. You know, I thought Idris Elba, again, I have to say it again, Idris Elba pulls off Heimdall. He really does well. He does well as Heimdall.
I mean, he has a surprisingly substantial role here.
Yeah.
Fairly substantial.
He's not some cardboard cutout. There is a lot of he's essential to the story. He's very essential.
Yeah.